Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well today. I have a busy day ahead. I'm getting ready for Rittenhouse. My next art show is coming up. We're going to load the van tonight and set up tomorrow, and I will be there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So if anybody's in the area of Philadelphia, please come see me. I would love to see you or meet you if I've never met you before. Hi, Barb. Hi, Bonnie. Good morning, Ellen. Hope everyone is well. Oh, isn't that fun? I worked on that this weekend. That's 36 by 36. So fun. I'm not sure if I'm finished yet or not. There's a lot of glare on it. But, yeah, it's pretty fun. I love it. I'm trying to paint large more often. Good morning, Reno. How are you? Okay. Hi, Sharon. Now, wait, let me turn this around. So, making a big leap away from peony season because it's strawberry season. I think I might have painted this before. I don't know. I never get bored painting anything. I'm going to paint this little basket of strawberries. Where I live, I don't know if they still do it everywhere, but I know that it's probably something that will eventually go away. But we still get our berries in these little, like, teal-colored boxes. And I have tons of them saved because I feel like one of these days that won't happen anymore. Because, like, at the grocery store, they always put them in those, plastic containers. Although these are probably much better for the environment. I'm not sure. So... okay, so do I want to do a red background like the permanent rose? Do I want to do more of a realistic background of the colors that I'm using? Or, I don't know, I could do something completely different. Do a green background. I have my colors out here. So, I was working on something for a client this morning, so I didn't give this as much thought as I normally do. But I guess I'll just do the colors that I'm seeing. A little bit more of a map it out. I had to get out. Whenever I do berries, I always have to do more true reds. Oh, you want green? Donna says green. All right, why don't I do a transparent green? Let's do that. That sounds kind of fun. Since red and green are complements, I have to get something new to put my phone in so that it doesn't bop around so much. All right, I'm going to do like a pale green background. Let's do that. That sounds like fun. I like to make my messiness messier the better. I feel like when it gets rid of the preciousness. Like if you start your painting and you're not worried about anything being perfect, gets rid of the preciousness. You don't want things to feel too precious. Because that's when we get all tripped up with thinking it needs to be perfect. And nothing, like, I always think the most fun art is not perfect. Okay. Just wipe some off where my box is. Oh, that's a good start. What do you think? Good morning, Ellen. Let me do a little bit of this crazy, I got out my, I love the Caribbean blue color. I got some of that out. I'll put a little bit of that in. Just to map a little bit. And this comes over here. So I kind of know where my box is. This is up higher here. Whoops. I don't know what that is on there. I don't want that. Huh. What on earth is that? Got rid of it. So how's everyone doing today? I'm in the midst of getting ready for Rittenhouse, so it's going to be a busy weekend, but I think the weather's supposed to be good, so that's the most important part. All right, that's a good beginning. I'll do pigment sticks now and then mix up colors. Oh, good. I'm glad you like learning from me. It's so much fun. So, yeah. So, Rittenhouse is this weekend, and then I have a weekend off, and then I'll be heading to France, like really, really soon. It seemed so far off before, and now it's like going to be here in no time. I can't wait. I'm really starting to look forward to it now. Maybe we'll put a little bit of pink in there. Just because. Good morning. Hi, Susie. Sometimes less than 3 weeks. I know, Michael. Isn't that crazy? That's like in 5 minutes. And I have a million things between now and then. But it's all fun. Sometimes I like the sloppiness of how it looks when you clean off bits of it like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of pink in just because I forgot that if I added all that green in there, I love when the transparent color shows through a little bit, so I'm going to put some juicy transparent color in that background. Just like that. There, that's good. That looks pretty. Reckless, crazy fun. I need a sip of my coffee. So where's everybody? Good morning, Erin. Are your kids still in school? From Paraguay. So I was saying, if it works out when I'm in France, I will try to go live. I don't know timing wise or what will be happening, but I'll try to. Erin, we're going to be staying with you. Is that still okay for when I'm at Rehoboth? Those 2 weekends. Do a little bit to this blue. That'll be fun in this shadow area. Yes, until the 17th. That's good. 17th, that's late to go to school. I love how it looks too when it's this loose. And then we go through the messy middle, and I get afraid of it, and then it all comes back together again, hopefully. But you can see how not precious I am about all of it now. Some green. Oops. I have to clean my pigment sticks off. I don't know why they're so messy now. I keep getting terrible mess when I use them in my hands, and I had to dress. I have a client meeting today, so I had to dress in clothing that I don't want to mess up. Yeah, so anyway, Rittenhouse, which we'll be packing up for tonight, will be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. So come see me. Happy Wednesday, Allie. Happy Wednesday, Anita. Some darks in there. What color did you use for the shadows? Oh, that's Provence blue, and this one is called, I should write down the colors because then I won't know. I think this is Egyptian Violet. It is definitely purple now that I'm really looking at it. I don't want to put too much of that in because that might muddy it a little bit, but a little bit of it's awfully fun. There, that's good. I think that's a good messy start. So now I really need to mix reds, greens, a shadow color, some of that turquoisey teal color, and I guess I'll do the background in white. We'll see how that turns out. So I'll pull this down here. Whoops. Let me move it over a little bit. All right, there we go. My palette knife out. Oh, let me clean this up. I don't want to have this in my way because then I'll get that. I don't want to get too much of the liquid. What do I use? Not liquid. It's so I couldn't get this for France. This what I love to use, the Zest It. At least I couldn't figure it out yet. So I have to practice working with something different, which is good. It's good. It'll all be good, whatever happens. All right, so I need dark background. And then a dark red. That's good for the dark. Do you know Rosemary sells Zest It? Do they ship to France? I don't know, Michael. I should check on that. I will write to them today if I get a chance. They might be willing to do that for me. I might need a little bit of a transition color. Let me take a little of this and a little of that and make a color in between those two. It was too big of a jump in color right there. Okay. Make this a little bit more lighter. Maybe a little bit more yellow. I wonder if I need a little orange. I don't know if I do. I could just add a little bit of yellow in there. I don't know. I'm going to lighten it with this warm white color. It's kind of as light as the strawberries get. That's a good stretch of color. Hi, Janice. Now I'll do my greens. I'm trying to think. I put sap green. This is a darker sap. I thought that greens look very sap-like, so that's what I put out today. Sometimes I've been trying to use Viridian a little bit more. Not for any reason other than to switch things up a little bit, but the greens in this are definitely sap green. That's nice. I'm going to desaturate and lighten that a little bit. That looks good for the pale greens. And now I'll do my teals. I'm going to sip of my coffee. Hi, Gail. I'm going to have to remember to mix a shadow color. I forget that sometimes, don't I? So I have this. Oops, I didn't even pick it up. I'm going to mix it with some. I put out this fun color that I bought the other day, this jade green extra pale. Oops, you can't even see where I'm at over here. It's a little, oh no, there is dark area to that. I'm going to pull some of that to the side and I'm going to darken this a little bit with ultramarine blue, I guess. And maybe a little bit of this. Make a really dark value of it. And then, so I don't muddy that up too much, I'm going to clean my palette knife off. Work that in. I wonder, is that too blue? I think it's a little too blue. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon yellow into that. No, I like that. And then pale. This is Vasari's Terra Verte Brentonico, extra pale. It's really pretty pale. Hi, Liz. For the carton. Oh, that looks really nice. That's a good color right there. And now I need shadow color and kind of a white for my background. So what will I do for my shadow? It actually looks a little bit violet. I didn't put any violet out. I'm going to put a little bit of violet out. I had to clean my whole palette off. I usually do that before I paint with you guys. I'll just put that in there. Ooh, that's way too purple. My goodness. All right. Put a little black, neutralize that. And it's still too something. A little bit of this in here, a little bit of green. Rest of that. That's much better. Is that too dark? No, I think that's pretty good. I could just put the tiniest little bit more of this. Hi, Robin. All right, now let's see. That's better. That was quite a journey to simple color. Now I need like a white for my background. I do think I'll try to keep it pretty white. So I'll pull some white out and I'll throw that little bit of this that I have in there. I don't want it pure white. I need all of my white. Yeah, I think that looks good. Do you like the white? I think it'll look good. If it doesn't, we can always adjust it. Okay. So that's my palette. Bring this back up here. And can everybody see that okay? Okay. I've got my brush. I usually put in my dark colors first. I could do a little bit of my shadow right away. I'm going to do my best to put down my decisive brush strokes and not fuss with it. Hi, Judy. How are you? Oh, good. You don't have strawberries out there at the cover bridge anymore, do you? Janice. Is your palette surface glass? It is a piece of marble. Like I got it at where you buy kitchen countertops. I went in and asked for like a sample piece of it and they sold it to me. Little like discontinued sample. Yes, I'm doing well, Judy. Looking for my dark areas. Kind of give it definition. Mom's almost 82. They're finally retired. Yeah, they don't need to be having people pick strawberries anymore. That's so fun that you have her and she's 82. Yep, I picked strawberries there many, many times. It's crazy how quickly strawberry season happens. Like I was just thinking about it the other day and then drove by where I go buy strawberries and all of a sudden, you know, they're open. It didn't even, like a week ago, it didn't even look like there were strawberries barely in the field. Excuse me. Now that I have a little bit of my dark greens. I don't need to do much with that yet. Okay. I'm going to map in a little bit of my background here. I guess a little bit of that yellow is going to show through, but that's okay. I want this edge to be kind of soft, so I'm going to just kind of go up into it just a little bit. Okay. You can let me know if you have any questions, anybody who's just tuning in. I like that little drip happening in there. I'm sure I'll lose that as I'm going, but it's kind of fun. Okay. Oh, goodbye, Erin. Have a good day. Oh, I got a little pink in there. She is my niece. Okay. Whoops. And she has 5 kids to get off to school. Isn't that crazy? It looks a little dirty up there. So I'm going to kind of just softly, if you just brush on softly, it'll lay the paint on top rather than blending it too much. You do have to sometimes think about how hard you're pushing when you're putting down your paint colors. Oops, I got some on top here. All right. It's getting there. Still looks a little messy right here. Not that I won't probably do that again and still have to fix it. We'll see. But I have kept my white paint pretty clean over here, which is always a little bit tricky to do. And I'm carving out around where there's a little greenery right there. Okay. It already looks pretty fun, doesn't it? Anita says, I have to constantly remind myself to use a light touch. Yes, constantly. Yes, you're right. A light touch. And to be calm and take your time. That's also tricky for me. I'm such an impatient person. Like, I want to barrel through life, and it's not a good thing to do. Great positive and negative shapes. Yes. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, positive and negative shapes are important. Donna says, I love the vibration between the strawberries in the background. Yeah. All the colors are so fun together, aren't they? I always say they dance together so well. And I like that little bits of that really vibrant purple that I added in with the pigment sticks is there. What zodiac sign? I'm a Libra. I think I definitely have the personality traits of a Libra. I like balance. I like everybody to be happy. That looks good. All right, now I need to concentrate a little bit more on my reds before I put the greens on top. Now, when I usually paint, I never have like such vibrant reds on my palette. I just feel a little, I don't know, they're too noisy for me. But when I do strawberries, you've got to have that pure, vibrant red. Goes into shadow a little bit over here. And I'll just do it like a little hint of the berries or the beads. What are they called? Seeds. I want one there at the end, but not a lot, just a little bit. That's pretty bright right here. There's like a little bit of a reflection. Trying to use my light touch. This is the lighter up in here. Okay, so hopefully the last couple of times, now I don't know if it's the last couple or just recently, a few of the times that I've filmed, it's not letting me save when I'm finished. So hopefully today this will allow me to save, and I'll post it up on my YouTube channel that you can watch it later if you want to. Bonnie says, I miss the color you used for your dark shadows. Bonnie, I kind of forget. I started with a little violet and a little ultramarine blue, and then I added a little black into it, and then I lightened it. Because it does look ever so slightly kind of bluish purple in there. So it was a little bit of a guess. So it's this little bit of light down there. You're welcome. I'm going to have to lay the green on top. Do my reds look dimensional enough? I think I could do a little bit of dark. Oops, not that dark. I didn't mean to do that. And see how it can get muddy then once, because I'm kind of working into it instead of just putting down my decisive brush strokes. So I got to get back in that pattern. I do really well for a while and then I forget what I'm doing. Megan said the shadow color is spot on. Watching you paint is so refreshing. I'm glad you enjoy it. Now this has a little reflective light there. I could try and capture a little bit of that with it's down here too. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, now I think I'm fussing. Oh, no, wait. I see a little red that I'm missing still, and then I'll work on my greens. Forgot all about this right here. Now, hopefully I can lay this on top. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. I'm not missing anything. Have any more light areas? I use the pale green for the reflective light. Okay, I do have a good bit of that pale green. Yeah, I guess it would, the green would reflect into it. All right, now I have to look for my dark green spots. Oh, I'm missing this too. Okay, that's better. I was missing that. Kate says, hope you have an amazing show at Rittenhouse this weekend. Kim, tell Mike hello. I will do that, Kate. Thank you. All right, now I'm looking for my greens, and I don't want to get too detailed with it. Sometimes when something is such a detail, like these little leaves, you can get lost in making all the leaves, and then it loses its spontaneity. So I'm going to try not to do that, but no promises, because sometimes it just happens. And I don't need to hurry. It's only 8:34. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. What's everybody having today? Coffee or tea? Diet Coke? Is it time for me to go in and do my lightest greens already? Oh, I just ran into the black coffee. My coffee's almost all gone already. Always a little sad when coffee time of the day is over. Hazelnut coffee with hazelnut creamer. That's a lot of hazelnut. Ellen, sounds good. All right, should I work on some of the light green? I think I will. I do have a smaller brush here if I feel like I need it, but it keeps your painting more loose and spontaneous if you force yourself to use a brush that feels a little too big. So I actually like using a big brush. I do need to put a little bit of I don't even know what I was going to say. Of the seeds, a little hint of the seeds on here. I want that to go a little darker up in here. I gave that some definition. And this all looks slightly messy in here. But it really does look messy in the image too. I'm not so sure. I don't need to have just a little bit more lightest pink. Make just a little bit of a very light strawberry color. Just to give it a little definition. Yeah, that helped a little bit. And now I need to hint at the little seeds. I think I'm going to use a smaller brush for that. It's just a little bit smaller. This is the brush I was using. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a really little brush because I'm going to make a mess with that. I just want a little hint of seed. So I'm going to use a little skinny brush that I use for my little bird's eyes. There's no reason not to. Just because I don't want to wash two brushes isn't a good reason. It gives it a little bit of strawberryness, doesn't it? I don't need to put very many on there. One time in college, I can't remember what the project was, but I painted super realistic strawberries. I had them hanging in my kitchen for the longest time. That was fun. What else do you think I need? Do I need a little bit of more shadow? Maybe a few more of these seeds. And they're super tiny on that front one. Let me do a little bit of shadow in. Here. Oh, maybe a little reflective light in this one. Love the depth of the painting. Seeds change the look of it. Yeah, you just need that little tiny hint of the seeds to get that feel. Need to work on just a little bit of this. Center part. I think it needs to be a little more yellow. No, wait, let me mix a little bit more of the lightest green really quick. It's just a little too flat. I think I'm finished. Yeah, needed a little bit more definition in the center part. Looks delicious, like you could just grab one off the top. That's fun. Yeah, do you guys pick strawberries where you live? Where I live, that's a big thing that people go pick their own strawberries and then can them. Reading a thing about making strawberry infused vodka. That sounds like a fun project. Not sure that I'll get around to it this strawberry season, but maybe. Okay, now I think I'm fussing with it for no reason, which is when I always say I should stop. But now wait. Let me just do... It needs a little bit more definition. My box got a little sloppy. Christian David taught me to always decide who is the star of the painting. So adding the green makes the berry the star. Yep, that is definitely the star. The star of the painting. As I go back in and fuss with it a little bit more. I shouldn't need to do that. Place. The eye a place to land. Yes, it does. More hints of seeds, but I don't think it needs. I think I'm just dancing around this and not improving it. So that means put my brush down and sign it. My tool here. Signed my name. I will show you. So there is my image reference. Oops. There's my painting. You can see it up close. You can see little bits of that purple showing through in there. I love that. And then here's my palette. I did mix a little bit of a lighter green. That's the green I had, and I added a little bit lighter in there. So let me turn this around. So hopefully I will be able to save this today. We'll see. If not, at least you saw it today. And do come see me at Rittenhouse. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think Friday it's from 11 to 6, Saturday 11 to 6, and Sunday 11 to 5 in beautiful downtown Philadelphia. Fun place to hang out. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And you're welcome, Bonnie. I will see you again next week. And I'll save this, hopefully. I'll save it on my YouTube channel. And if you do go there, be sure to like my YouTube and I don't know, like thumbs up it or whatever you have to do. But thank you. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.